Scott Berkun, The Myths of Innovation. Dive into the captivating world of innovation, as explored by Scott Berkun in his book, The Myths of Innovation, and uncover the reality veiled behind commonly accepted myths. Discover the truth about epiphanies and learn the importance of nurturing and developing new ideas in an encouraging environment. Delve deeper into the phenomenon of the lone inventor, the factors influencing people's receptiveness towards new concepts, and the challenges the modern workplace poses for innovation. This summary will not only debunk prevalent misconceptions and distortions, but also provide valuable insights and lessons to change the way you perceive and approach innovation.
Debunking Epiphanies. Great ideas don't come from a moment of inspiration, but from hard work and accumulation of smaller insights over time. The myth of great ideas emerging from a single moment of epiphany has distorted our perception of the creative process. Innovators are often asked about the origins of their ideas, and many believe in the myth that ideas come to people in mysterious ways. However, this belief is just a psychological tactic to relieve guilt and frustration when unable to generate creative ideas. The truth is, great ideas do not fall from the sky. They require hard work and personal sacrifice over an extended period. Contrary to popular belief, the creative process doesn't involve a single moment of inspiration but is rather accumulated through many small insights over time. Behind every great idea, there's an infinite number of previous smaller concepts. For instance, the Internet is composed of almost 4 decades of multiple innovations in the domains of networking, electronics, and software that culminated in Tim Berners-Lee's creation of the World Wide Web. The essence of creativity is the time and effort put into its development. The creative process is not a divine moment but a meticulous process that enables the accumulation of small but critical ideas that ultimately result in the generation of something new and innovative. The myth of innovation. In today's world, convenience is everything. However, this convenient consumer culture has led to the myth that good ideas come fully formed. The reality is that new ideas need to be developed over time in an encouraging environment. Innovation is a sloppy process, and even the greatest thinkers had to work hard to refine their ideas. To generate great ideas, we need to have many ideas and allow them the time to bloom. The myth of the sole innovator. Inventions are rarely the work of a single individual as popular misconceptions would have us believe. While we credit famous names like Edison for the electric light bulb, the truth is that lesser-known inventors like Humphrey Davy and Joseph Swan actually developed it. The myth of the lone inventor has been propagated by society, law, and our desire for convenient heroes. In reality, innovations often involve simultaneous discoveries by multiple individuals. It's time to acknowledge that great ideas rarely come from one mind. Embracing change. Innovators need to offer their new ideas as a taste test to reduce the fear of change among people, so they can be more receptive. People are scared of change, and it doesn't matter how brilliant an idea is, they tend to reject new things because of fear. Studies show that the most stressful life events are all caused by big changes. This fear of change can hinder the success of brilliant ideas. Recently, Alexander Graham Bell's invention, the telephone, and George Lucas's Star Wars were rejected by the leading communication company in all major Hollywood studios, respectively. These examples show that new ideas are not easily accepted. To overcome this fear of change, innovators need to find ways to reduce the risk involved. A practical method is by offering a taste test. Samples, giveaways, and demonstrations help ease people into the new idea and reduce the fear of the unknown. Tea bags, for example, were first given away as free samples to help people get used to the new way of brewing tea. Test drives, also another example, are allowed by car manufacturing companies so that buyers can get comfortable with a new car before purchasing it. Clothing stores also allow customers to try on clothes before purchasing. Start small by offering samples or consultations, and your big ideas will be easier to digest. Innovators must understand that it takes time to win over fear, and patience is necessary when offering new ideas to people. Embracing change is essential for success. The conflict between innovation and experience. The modern workplace is not designed to encourage innovation because managers prioritize their experience and knowledge, which can hinder progress. Taking examples from history, this summary shows how big ideas were dismissed by managers who couldn't envision progress beyond their current knowledge. Managers' inability to embrace innovation is a common theme that persists in the modern world, discouraging employees from developing revolutionary ideas. The main takeaway for readers is to keep pushing innovative ideas, even when they face resistance from managers. The myth of meritocracy in innovation. Fairy tales and hero stories enforce the myth of meritocracy that the best idea always wins. But this is a far cry from reality in innovation. The phrase, "if you build it, they will come," has misled many entrepreneurs to believe that good ideas sell themselves. The quality of an idea is essential, but it is just one part of a complex system determining success. Cultural acceptance is equally important, as evident in China's slow adoption of firearms due to an honor code favoring swords. To understand why good ideas fail, we must look beyond personal biases and consider external factors. Innovation is not a level playing field. The cultural context, market conditions, and timing can outweigh a fantastic idea. The myth of meritocracy falsely assumes that the best individual or idea always wins. Goodness doesn't always prevail in innovation, but a combination of luck, talent, effort, cultural acceptance, and external factors determines success.
In summary, The Myths of Innovation, by Scott Berkun sheds light on critical truths about innovation that have often been misrepresented. The book reaffirms that great ideas come from hard work, persistence, and nurturing, rather than a sudden epiphany. It highlights the collaborative nature of innovation, debunking the myth of the lone inventor, and emphasizes the importance of offering new ideas as taste tests in order to overcome people's resistance to change. As our understanding of innovation evolves through challenging and dismantling common myths, we pave the way for a more effective, holistic, and authentic approach to coming up with, managing, and implementing groundbreaking ideas.